Hi, I'm Coach Jacobs again. This is Fundamentals Wrestling. The last few times we have shown moves. We've done both square and stagger stance, we've shown motion and change levels, we've done both double and single leg drop steps, and we've done sprawls. But you might be thinking, if you're brand new, how do I start? Where do I move and put these moves? So now we're going to just do basic wrestling overall. So the first one is, how do you start a match? There's multiple ways to start it, but there's neutral, and there's one man on top and one man on the bottom. So we're going to start with neutral, which is both people on their feet, and in that you're going to do your stagger stance, and you're just going to put one foot on the line, and the other foot has to be behind the line. So it can be here or it can be here. It doesn't matter. Some people start off with a square stance and just kind of pivot it a little bit. Other people, and most people, seem to start off with a stagger. So what happens is, one school or one person will be considered red, one person will be green. You go to your assigned color, you step on it, you get into your stance, the ref will come, you shake hands, and then they will blow the whistle to go. That is simply how you start. Then there's another one where we're wrestling, I take my opponent down, and we go out of bounds. So I'm in a good position of control, and he's down. So when you come back to the middle, you're no longer both up, you're now one man down. So he's going to be down, and this is called base position. So turn to side. So the base position, you're basically sitting on your feet, and once again, if your coach tells you to do something different, do it their way. I have all my wrestlers sit on the laces, because another wrestler may try to go and grab and do an ankle pick and drive in the mat. It's kind of your choice. It's whatever your coach wants to do. This is how I do it. So you're sitting on your laces, and then your hands are up, so turn this way. So you have these lines, so your knees are behind this line, and then your hands have to be in front of it. Also, if you notice, his knees are a little more than shoulder width apart. You don't want to have your knees real close together. Put your knees close together. Because then I'm going to mount, and I can just push him over. He has no lateral control. So if he's here, he's solid. So knees have to be behind, not touching the line. His hands have to be in front, not touching. The other person, the guy who's on top, one knee needs to be down on this side of his body. So the most common way of doing it is putting your left or your right knee down, and then you put your other foot up on back. You grab his arm at the elbow, and the other hand goes and grabs his belly button, and you put your chin in the middle of his back. Just like that. You don't want to put your head over here, because his first move is to blast back. If I have my head here, he blasts back, he's hitting me in the chin, it's going to hurt. So you want your chin in the middle of his back. Once again, you want your head up to watch the ref. The guy on the bottom also wants his head up. If you look, his head up and his butt's down, just like in a stance. So elbow, belly button, chin in the middle of his back. Another way to mount, like I said, you have to have one knee down. I've seen people come, they put this knee down, they have this leg back here, and you're in the same position. Like I said, it depends on what your coach wants you to do. I'm more old school, where this foot's back. So that's how you would start on top-bottom position. Now, to move on, we're going to do just some basic moves. So the first one's called a hip heist. So there's certain ways that you might be in a crab walk position. So Dawson's in that. If you're in wrestling, he might sit out to start the match. He might just, fumble into it. There's scrambling positions. You don't want to be near your back. You want to be on your belly, because if your both shoulders hit the mat, you get pinned and you lose. So this is called a hip heist. Basically, you're driving one leg under the other, and if you watch as he drives, his hips turn. So he comes right down. So what you want to do is you kick hard, and it brings your hips around. So do it real time. Go. So that's how you hit what's called a hip heist. I have seen wrestlers do it where they try to go in front of the leg, and you don't really get any oomph there. I've seen kids they've actually drive this leg under and then twist the other direction, which I don't even know how to do it. Wrestling's a fairly simple sport. It's hard to do, but it's simple. Its mechanics are simple. So all he needs to do is just drive one leg under and just take it hard, and it comes right back there. And then from there, he drives back up and gets into his base. Base, not stance. Oh, base. So just do it sideways so they can see. So he's in a crab walk. He kicks through, and then he drives back into a base, and then now he's ready for stand-up, which we'll go through in the next video. So that's something small, and then the last thing we're going to do today, which is Austin's favorite, is neck bridges. So in wrestling, you need to have a strong neck. So why don't you go over here? And so to get a strong neck, you need to be able to bridge up on your neck. So we do belly up and belly down. So he's going to bridge up, and this is a neck bridge. He needs to be on his hands, and he's there. And from here, all he's going to do is roll out, front, back, left, and right. Just roll out his neck. Get your neck strong. When you're starting this, you can use your hands. You're not going to break anything. Use your hands, do it right, build it up, and then you get to the point where you can take your hands off. From here, I'm going to have him walk to the side. Take a couple steps to the left. We're going to make sure his neck's strong. Then go to the right. All right, hip heist. That was a bad hip heist. Get back and do it right. So he's here, he's going to hip heist, and grab one leg under, hard, and he comes back to his neck bridge. Now it's neck bridge, belly down. Go up. Now he needs to move left and right. Stop, roll out your neck, front, back, side to side. All right. Now tell him to flip. Flip over. And this is something that sometimes, depending on the day, you can do it for 30 seconds, you can do it for a minute. You just moving left, right, hip heist, left, right, flips. Just make sure you stand your neck. It builds up all your neck muscles because we want to make sure that everything's strong. All right, stop. All right. Once again, I'm Coach Jacobs. This is the Fundamentals of Wrestling. Subscribe to the channel, like it, and we will see you next time. We have one more video to do, which is going to be a stand-up. All right, thanks.